Hey everyone. So today I'd like to talk to you about how to avoid injury when practicing the yoga postures. So I've only been injured doing two different things. Either breathing incorrectly while I was practicing, or trying to get somewhere, overstretching, pushing myself, right? So I'll talk about these two things separately. I've been injured a lot practicing, okay? Mostly at home, but also in a studio. So first thing, remember that only you know how you feel in your body. So trust that, right? Keep increasing your body awareness. Really feel what you're feeling and be aware of that. No matter how much the teacher may appear to know, they can never know what you feel in your body. So the first thing is breathing correctly in the postures. Very simple rule to go by is that inhaling always when you're opening, right? In other words, never folding forward, compressing your abdomen, your ribs, your lung area, and inhaling, okay? Because that creates pressure, presses against the inside of the body, and then pushes out to the muscles, the bone structure, everything, okay? So always exhaling while you're folding forward, okay? When you're compressing the abdomen. Inhaling as you're opening, when you're lifting. A lot of times we bring the workout mindset into this and we think exhaling or inhaling with a movement. But try not to think of it like that. Think of it as moving with your breath, right? Not breathing with your movement. So in other words, it's a very subtle difference, but an important distinction that you're moving, right? Your breath is determining your movement, not your movement determining your breath, okay? So in other words, your breath is what we follow. You feel your breath and go by your breath. Listen to your breath. Allow your body to determine the pace of your practice, no matter how fast or slow everyone else is moving. Move with your breath, with your body. Listen to your body. Don't try to avoid holding your breath, right? When you're doing postures, prioritize being able to still breathe. If you can't breathe in the posture, you've gone too far. And this brings us to the next point. So what we're going to talk about next is the second way I've ever been injured, the second way I've seen people be injured. The most common way that people are injured, actually, is the ego, right? We want to get somewhere. So letting go of the end result. I've been injured many times because I'm trying to get somewhere, right? Remember, this practice is a practice for life. So many things that we do in this practice apply to your life, right? Don't forget that. It's so important. The way we practice the postures, breathing, meditation, these things are all microcosms of the macrocosm, right? Not to sound too deep or complex, but it's true. Just like expansion and contraction is a universal law, right? And that's in our breath, that's in our body, right? You can feel that. It's the same principles. So that applies to the first part, expanding as you inhale, closing, exhaling as you fold and condense, right? The second one is letting go of the end result, right? That's the only thing that causes us any problems in life, right? Is focusing on the end result, what we're getting out of something, right? Coming out of a getting energy instead of a giving energy, right? A letting go and experiencing freely, spontaneously. And that's how your practice should be. So try to remember that in the postures. Letting go of the end result, right? There's nowhere to get because guess what? Nothing happens when you get there. Nothing happens when you get there, right? I was trying to get into lotus posture, right? With your legs all crossed like this or however it is for a long time. And when I finally got there, nothing happened, right? Nothing changed in my mind unless I learned something along the way. And that's the point. Right? What do you learn along the way? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about what you learn getting there. It's possible for someone to be extremely flexible, come to the furthest point in every posture, right? But not have any of the breathing, the mental, the awareness inside, the sensation, the sensitivity in the body, the clarity in the mind, be able to watch themselves and observe. So it's about learning. Right? It's a process of learning and understanding. It literally does not matter if you ever get to the final position of the posture. Nothing happens, okay? Nothing happens. The only thing that happens is that your ego is happy and satisfied that you achieved the posture. That's it. Okay? And I'm speaking from myself too. I see this in myself all the time when I'm practicing. I catch myself, comparing, right, to what the end posture is, where I should be or where I can get to. This is something to always watch. This also takes into account that every time you come to your practice, you're coming with a different body, a different mind, a different energy, right? Something is different happening in the body. So come fresh, as if this is the first time you ever practice the posture, that there is no end result. Let go of that. Forget about the final posture, because say you get injured, right? You come to the practice, your posture is going to be very different. And if all you're thinking about the whole time is, oh, I was this far yesterday and now I'm only this far, and oh, it's going to take me so long to heal and recover and get here again. Guess what? You're missing out on a wonderful opportunity to learn something, right? Learn about your body. Why did you get injured? What happened? You can look at this, right? Your body's telling you something. Every time you get injured, every time you have a pain and ache, your body's talking to you. And this posture practice is learning the art of listening to your body, right? What your body is telling you. Your body has so much innate knowledge. It knows. And if you just learn to listen to it instead of listening to your mind, right, where you want to go and get to, then there's a wealth of knowledge. It's like a book, right? The best asana book in the world, the best yoga posture book in the world, okay? So I hope this has helped you change, have a clearer perception of what the postures are and where you are in your practice, and what it's about, what it really means. And if it doesn't mean anything, please just completely let it go and forget I said anything. So thanks, guys, for tuning in, for practicing, Thank you for practicing, and I hope you're getting benefit from this channel. If there's anything you'd like to see, anything I can help explain in simple terms, any yoga questions, vocabulary that sounds confusing because it's made too complex, let me know. I'm happy to simplify, as much as possible. And if there's any videos you'd like to see, any questions you have about anything yoga related, whether that's postures, breathing, meditation, or in daily life, I'm still learning that myself anyways. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for practicing. And enjoy your journey, most importantly. Until next time, take care.